Okay, there we go. This is the last hour. Then I gotta do some stuff, and maybe I'll come back later. But this is the last hour for now, and part 9 will be later. Okay, I just want to jump right into it, so I didn't even do a opening for this one. Just went right into it. What's wrong with these headphones? There we go. Okay. So 3 lores in a row. Isn't that cool? Let's see here. New Chozo lore. If it's the whole wall, I'm gonna be so disappointed. Let's see. A second plague has come upon the land, dousing the last flickering hopes of our race. Drawn by the very force we Chozo hope to contain, a host of marauding creatures descended from space and invaded our temple, the Cradle. They try in vain to destroy it, but its power remains beyond them for now. They possess some of the 12 artifacts we call the Cipher, yet do not comprehend their function. Ignorant creatures, they are blinded by delusions of harnessing the great poison for their own designs. They walk about as masters of the planet, assimilating the ruins of our sanctuary into their experiments. We can but watch and wait for our doom. So somehow there's like part of the Chozo that were alive and part of them that were like ghostly. That's weird. Like, how did they write this then? Oh, cool, it is more than one. Alright. The hatchling walks among us. That's the word. Are these dreams, memories, foretellings? Time and reality swirl together like estuary waters. That one was kind of reaching too much, but it sounded nice. Yes, I can critique poetry, and what would that be? Prose? I think that would count as prose when you try to um, speak all like fancy like that and use very descriptive words, like overly descriptive. I think that's what that's called. Um, it says, and we Chozo know not what to believe. She appears as ghost-like as the Chozo, but at times the mists clear. We see her wounded eyes and remember the child we found so long ago. What has she become? This newborn, clad in Chozo armor, wielding weapons our hands once held. Does she dream of the Chozo as we once were? So they're wondering if the technology is affecting her fourth dimension. Does she long for her parents? Does lost to the same creatures that even now defile our sacred home? So it's talking about the old covenant. It was destroyed by the same type of poison. They okay. Does he still live? Let me see that beginning part again, real quick. Oh, wait. Yeah, time and reality swirl together. Because remember, they're fourth dimensional, so it's like now everything's on one point. They're not sure where it is. How it's the word in the Old Testament, and then in the flesh, the physical armor in the Second Testament. And the woman is the church. That's why it's Samus, to cry out and be driven along. That's what the sun does to you. And then Aran is a strong mountain. It's Aaron. It's the priesthood. So that's pretty cool. And here's a third one. 3 is a magic number. It's light. I need to get like one of those amber studio light things. So it doesn't get that gnarly glare. Let's see. Okay. The prophecies tell of the coming of the worm. Good morning, the worm, your honor. The crowd will plainly show the prisoner who now stands before you was caught red-handed, showing feelings of an almost human nature. This will not do. The prophecies tell of the coming of the worm, born from parasites, nurtured in a poisoned womb. The worm grows, devouring from within. There's nothing good within, I try to tell you. Until the world begins to rot. The words of the seers have come to pass, for there, in the depths of the world, the ravenous worm lurks and feeds. From the stars it came. I said wormwood on the first one. You heard that. That's wild. It's literally wormwood. The ravenous worm lurks and feeds from the stars it came. Blighting Talon with its great poison, we can but watch as the worm grows. Watch and wait, for the prophecies also speak of the great defender. Usually that Pink Floyd song, Waiting for the Worms. Was it in perfect isolation, here behind my wall, waiting for the worms to come. So remember, the great defender, the one who delivers the world from evil. The final days draw near, is the newborn the defender of which the seers spoke. We shall do all that we can do to aid her, for she bears our legacy as she bears the ancient armor and weapons of our people. What's... Can't make this up. The ancient weapons and the ancient armor of our people. What is that? That's the armor of Elohim. What is the weapons? Paul tells you our weapons are plausible not plausible arguments. What do you? I forgot the exact word, but strong, correct arguments. Just the truth. Rational. Given a pattern of nature that you can apply to anything. There was a door I didn't go through, I just remembered, that had one of those locks on it. Because I didn't have enough rockets, but now I'm trying to wonder where that is. Only the holder of 12 shall face the worm. See, these things don't count towards your percentage, but they're still interesting, aren't they? Only the holder of the 12 shall face the worm. That's very The great poison corrupts all, even the chosen. I think this is where the ghosts come out. Identified as the statue of a Chozo elder. According to the Chozo lore, these statues served as the watchful guardians of tombs and shrines. Outstretched hands are empty, as if awaiting an offering. It's calf. So it's like catch and release. It's a weak hand. It can't maintain. It can't contain. That's why. Look, it just left its hands. It's just a robot. Chozo ghost, spectral entity, bioelectric field, invulnerable to natural energies. As these entities phase in and out of existence, the only way to track them is the X-ray scanning. Partially phased nature makes them invulnerable to natural energy types. Behaviors most likely. Oh, see, they're irradiated. In this reality that they're presenting, it's disturbing the dead. Because it's not just a physical poison. They appear to be drawn to Chozo religious sites, where they wreak havoc upon anything that dares enter the area. Look at the beak on it. Oh, just one? That was easy. Oh, I think this is the creepy statue that moves. This is creepy. I almost didn't latch onto that. Oh, the Elder's greatest power lies beyond the second lock. The second one is the ice one. Firmament, maybe? So more lore. There's a bunch of lore in this one. It's the 8th one. That's interesting. More and more our tormented minds turn to the newborn as the world continues to shift into brutal, disconnected images. She remains inarguably real, a fearless figure delving deeper into this blighted world. This is the church. This is the body and the church. Unmindful of the terrors that await her. Was she this way before? When we Chozo found her, a fledgling orphan on a savage planet, that's talking about laws, ideologies, and stuff like that. It's very interesting. Did a warrior's pulse already beat in her veins, filling her with righteous fury? Our hopes lie with her. We leave these messages for her that she may find our artifacts and deliver the world from its evils. Wretched we may be, but our reach is still long indeed. Wow. That plane sounded really low. People are drinking while they're flying or something. Alright, we shall fight the invaders and the poison they would master until the end. Let me get one part here. Oh, I forgot to mention in this one and on the other one, it talked about her being orphaned and they finding her. It's supposed to be like in Ezekiel when Elohim through Messiah was seeing Israel as basically a child cast out into the desert right when they were born, and they go through all this process. So this is like that repeating, except it's through the people of that metaphor. It's written down, and it's like another child, and so it's like we leave the messages for her, and she's orphan from the savage planet. You know what I mean? It's really interesting. It's really interesting. Let's see here. Chozo ruin. Okay. The Hall of the Elders. Okay. Oh. How do we get up there, I wonder? I think I had to get the ice beam, I guess. Or go right here. I don't know. Oh. Come on, homie. Ooh, what is this? Ooh, missile station. It just gives you missiles. Jeez. Plays all that music, it's all dramatic. It's just some missiles. Anyway. So, where am I going then? I actually can't go forward at all. Wait, how do I get in there then? No, I'm missing something. Wow. Some brain cells, maybe? I think that's what I'm missing. That's funny. I'm gonna watch the time. Really? A new path has been opened? That's funny. Alright, come on. Alright, I don't have to watch it turn back, but whatever. Come on, let's go. It's all part of the ritual. There's a reason it forces you to watch it, I guess. So this is pretty good one so far. A lot of lore. All the stone toads are all chilling. Let's see. This? There we go. No, the fishies! Ah, I just killed the fishies. That was unfortunate. See, these guys are fine, because, you know, they're attacking me. Poor fish didn't do nothing. I just don't like the weird, creepy, like... It sounds like it's laughing. Grunting at you. Beams in here. It's about to get cold. It's cold up in space, Baba. See, a woman isn't supposed to start off with an ice beam. A woman needs to have the regular power beam and then the wave beam. And then the ice beam. He starts out with the ice beam, and then the fourth one's heat beam. You'd think you want the heat beam before the ice beam. It's like, no. Anyway, so I'm gonna enjoy this. This is one of my favorite beams. It's kind of like ice. I like how it makes it crystallize and then blow up like that. Let's see if I can get across here. Alright. Oops. Okay, we have about 20 minutes. Oh, well, more. Oh, about 40 minutes. Sorry. Let's go. A lot in this one. Oh, I forgot about that. I gotta show that when I go back. There's a... What is it called? Let me make sure this is on correctly. Okay. I always get OCD, sorry. Oh, I know where I'm going now. Imagine being on an elevator like that. In this big heavy suit. So, it doesn't do anything. Like, it doesn't, you don't fall off of it. That probably feels so strange. Maybe the suit takes the G's or something, I don't know. Here's some new stuff. Saturnine. Iridescent mushroom. So like a Lucifer mushroom, they call it a Saturnine. Isn't that something? Typically grows in dank, dark regions. So since they're in space, does it grow on Uranus? Oh. Okay. So now, this is where Memory said on the spaceship in the first episode, not the part 1 but the introduction, that's when you're growing in the womb. That's the metaphor of growing in the womb. And now we get to explore that subconscious again, because this is the Krast frigate. It's called a frigate, like a frigid, and then you get to go in it when you unlock the ice beam. It's not a coincidence that when you get the frigid beam, then you get to explore again the frigate. Frigate. That's a Pet-Ra. So it'd be like the mouth of evil. International trade. Mark of international trade in the mouth of evil. Remember, Trump is the mark of the exalted mouth? And a frigate is like a giant ship. It has to do with international trade. But it's evil, right? Because if you ever look up bunker fuel, you'll know exactly what I'm referring to. See how against metal, now this ice beam works a lot better? poor bro exploded into ice. No Zen. He frozen. Anyway. How does that work? Oh. They're just afraid. They just booked it. I mean, pirates don't have any true loyalties, right? Okay. Let's explore the subconscious here. I know there's a save station in here too, so I gotta look for that. So I'm on a time schedule. Oh, look at this. Come on, I can't scan that. Alright, let's go. See, it's emerged in water now. Some of the doors still work. Isn't it interesting how some of the doors still work? That's weird. Can't use the ice on the guns. Could just freeze them and walk by though too. You could power on doors with that. When it has to do with the metaphor of the subconscious, it's really cool. Let's see, a talon crab. It's just a crab. Crab is a outstretched, weak arm asking for something. Probably because he has a weak arm, but a giant hand that pinches you. And then Ab is father, so follower of the outstretched hand, asking for something. That's what a crab is. Or the people of, you can say. Hard shell, and they swarm. Harmless alone, but a problem with traveling with swarm. There's some more goo. Come on, let's go. Just because we got a bunch of lore doesn't mean we can pussyfoot around. Use some old school boomer sayings. Let's see, where am I going? I have to be very strategic. Oh, I remember. I gotta find out where these points are first. So I can... Okay. What the frickin'... What was... Yeah, okay, let's see what this is. A gel zap. So... He's like an armed mouth of the scholar. Armed mouth of the scholar. I mean, look at it. It opens its mouth and zaps you. To zap somebody would literally be an arm adornment of the mouth. That's interesting. Brain in the upper half. That's so weird. Oh man. He had to split. Okay. Oh, there we go, see. Oh, never mind, that's a... Oh, where are these? think they're all at the bottom. I don't have to worry about it, actually. They're all at the bottom here. I'm gonna have to go up there, What's this? Aqua Reaper. So remember, past episode I did the Reaper one. Aqua is just fountain or testimony, like a cop. Like a fountain, like a cop's testimony, like a cop's eye, to go around and circle and go over. That's waves, and that's the nature of water. Aqua. This is the Reaper vine underwater. At least they made it easy for me. Alright. Let's go, let's go. Where's the door at? Here it is. I'm not missing anything. I think the last one is up here. Oh, I got 88 life. I like this music. I think it's right here. So you can even see it without the visor. That's weird. It doesn't show me there. That's funny. Oh, I think this is a save station. Time is in I got like 25 minutes here. Let's see what I can do. Oh. That's interesting that now you're powering it up too. So if it stands for your subconscious, now when you come back to it, you have to use your wave beam to power up certain doors. Some doors are still powered up. Oh, I don't think I can go here. Progress hindered by the suit. Oh, because of the suit, I can't go in here. So I have to go back. So I can go back to the ship and then save. It'll be done. So it's just to revisit it and then learn that you need something else in order to get further in it. That's always an interesting concept in a video game. And see, now this part is always frustrating, is getting back up to the top. This takes patience now. See, the ice just splits him right in half, sucker. Aww. Come on. This is my most loathed part of the game, is before you have the anti-gravity suit, getting back up here, it's always very, very frustrating if you're not patient. You have to make the right decision. You have to be patient in the decision, or else you're not going to make it out. Even with the anti-gravity, that anti-gravity just makes it faster. So I'm gonna make it. This is good. Oh man. Alright, this has been a good episode though. A lot of lore. So I'm done with this. What's funny is sometimes you actually feel like you're up in a high place when you're trying to do this stuff. Ooh, when you're really concentrating. See, I try to stick you right here. So now I gotta get out of here. And now it's gonna give me a hint. I gotta go to the ice place. So I get the ice beam. You can't make this up. So I get the ice beam, then I am reminded of the frigate, which reminds you of frigid. And in order to get the anti-gravity suit to work in the water, just like you would on the land, that's subconscious and conscious. Subconscious is water. Conscious is land. That's why you go in and out of water when you're in this place. That's wild. And to get the suit, you have to go to a frigid place, the Phendrana-Drifts, and you go to like a pool. So it's like an ice water pool. So that's really, really interesting. That the suit that controls your gravity underwater, which is your weight, the one that controls that, you have to go to a place that constricts. You go to a cold place that constricts. Oops. And you remember seeing the space pirate data about putting the Metroids in cold stasis and other creatures, the benefit of cold stasis. Alright, come on. Oh, that's good. So what I'm going to do, I think, is try to get to Phendrana-Drifts now that I have the ice beam. Cowards! Alright. Unusual gravity patterns. Get out of this water. Gravity chamber. In the cold region. Pulses. Will it hurt me? Ah! Alright, let's go, let's go. Looks like a butt. Looks like a giant butt. Look at that, come on. Anyway, that's funny. Oops. Yeah, I think just travel to the drifts real quick just to get an hour's worth here. Alright, let's go here. Sense of compassion. Oh, that was close. Let's go, let's go. Chop. Okay. What's this? Oh. Show me the money. Oh, no. Who would have predicted that the Zoomers would be little spiky creatures crawling around? Apparently this game. And then their children are going to be called gamers. Okay. Now which way am I going here? We're in the right direction. That's good. Screaming. You know what's so good about this now? Do that. That's funny when that happens. Oh. Ooh, that was unexpected. Go. Get as close to this gravity chamber as we can. Let's go. Where is that gravity chamber? Hopefully I don't have to go too far. I don't think I do. No, let's go. Let's go. Lava. That's interesting. Lava would kind of sound like to lament the peg or the hook. I mean, if it's supposed to be like fire, but that's interesting. $47.57. Got like 12 minutes. Doing good on time. It's interesting you get the wave beam in the ice place, but you get the ice beam in the ruins of the people who would be of the speech. Let's go. Archways. That's also what top means. I am messing with this guy. Let's go. You gotta be careful. This guy will knock you. He'll stomp on the ground and knock you off. Like that. Just like that. I think I could do this though. Why don't I just do this? Alright, let's go. Let's go. Man, they're just everywhere. Imagine if I just went through all of them. See? You see how he stomps on the floor and it makes me jump? Why did I do that? Let's go. Come on, let's go. Make a different try just for 2 months. Close to us. Manifest in the sky just like 2 months. Huh. It went that way. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna have to fight a bunch of things that I don't want to fight. Snowflakes. Doesn't seem like there's anything hidden in here. Let's go. Alright. There's a lot of nice lore in this, Let's go. Wait a minute, where am I going? Okay, yeah. I swear I can still hear, like, something. Like an expansion or something. careful here because I always kind of fall. Let's go. Nothing interesting out there. All we need is just a little patience. Come on. Some more patience. Let's go. This might be the last one before that. You know what? It's at 57 right now. I'll actually end it here. Because it's a save station. So that was a lot of lore. That was pretty good. We're pretty close to the gravity chamber. Where is it at? All I have to do is go through here and back through here, and then there's a doorway that leads to the gravity chamber. So let's turn this music on. Oop. Alright, I'll see you guys later today. Gotta do some stuff.